this,
bro.
But clearly,
Is it my problem?
Let me ask
What I've got, is it my problem?
Let me ask you a question.
No, ask yourself. Is it my problem?
Wait.
You rally around, you will rally around, you will rally around, you will rally around, and you will also rally around.
You know, we're back
Zach
again.
and Zal.
It's your
Yeah.
boys.
It's your boy Champagne Sipper.
And it's your boy Chocolate Dripper. You don't
And it's
know.
your boy's favorite girl's geezer.
Huh?
Wait, your boys now.
Yeah.
Wait,
your
let me
boy's
see.
boys.
Your
Oh,
boy's favorite.
I give
Girl's
up now.
favorite
Boys,
geezer.
boy. Okay.
We tried this like what? How many times we tried
Your
this shit? I give it
boy's
up.
girl's
Take
favorite
3.
geezer.
And every time he fucks this up.
Do you know what? It is what it is. So your boy's
Who to
favorite
bleep
geezer.
that?
Yeah.
That's the good thing. So I'm not involved.
Yeah. So it could be
So
your
is
boy's
it my
boy.
so my
Yeah.
next my
Your next
distance
brethren, one of the
brethren.
guys you play football with.
Yeah,
boys.
yeah, okay,
Girl's
you're
favorite
okay, alright,
geezer,
cool.
one of
That
them.
could run.
Eh?
Because
Something
I thought we were
like
about to have a madness.
Bro,
thing, you know what I mean?
imagine that's a mad 3 degrees of separation, you know. Man's going
Segregation,
on
can you
a
get me?
whole circle. But yeah, it's your boys at the In My Opinion podcast.
Come on.
We're back again.
Yep.
I am Linda the Fourth, aka the Gadam Sukali, aka
Bear hackers.
what was the other one?
Don't ask me your hackers, bro.
Hey, the Uganda Lion, aka the People's Champion. You done know. The actors
Yes,
are too many. Man.
DT, aka designated transporter. You already know.
Come on. It's your boy Uzi, a.k.a. Uzoma. You already know. Come on.
Man, I had to think about that. Aka.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was a long night.
What's
So
that?
I couldn't remember my actors, bro.
What was yesterday? A long
What happened
night.
It was
yesterday?
just a long night. Don't worry about the specifics.
What do you mean?
The
Oh yeah,
specifics.
yeah. It was one of them kind of night.
It was
Yeah.
a long night. So don't worry about the specifics.
5-star type of night. Yeah. Alright.
But listen, we're back again with another interesting topic. We might have touched on
As
a few
usual.
of the details before, but we're going to approach it from a different dynamic today. And we're talking about living with your partner.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of you are cohabiting. You know?
Is that right?
And things ain't going right. Things might be going right.
Against all advice from the Bible and the Quran, and I'm sure many other religious books, you're cohabiting before marriage. So let's discuss this thing now.
Let's discuss.
What did it say
let's
in the
talk,
Bible?
Let's
Huh?
speak on it.
What was the Bible's views on cohabiting before marriage?
That is a good point. I'm going to try to bring that up right now. Because
'Cause I actually wanna know.
That's the first question I'm going to ask. Do you believe in living with your partner before marriage?
Absolutely yes.
Yeah, what do you believe?
Absolutely yes.
Why is that?
You have to try the product before you finalize the deal. You know. when you go for to buy a car, you go for test drive first, innit? You don't just buy the car.
Yeah.
Or you just buy the car.
No, you test drive.
Test drive, yeah. So you have to see the product, innit?
I think only my last car did I test drive first. All my
All
other
that one-
cars, I just...
Well,
I bought it blindly.
yeah, no,
I just went-
but
I just went
remember,
bareback.
certain man they tried to stun on us, did it? Because
What?
certain man had their car
They
built
ordered it.
from. It was built. You know what I mean? Built like.
How does that-
It was spec. So you don't need to test drive stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Because
this is
these
my
man
second car that's built from factory though, so I didn't test drive the first one.
What do you mean? You said you test drove your first one. That's the only car you test drove.
No, the one I've got now, I test drove it. But the one I
How?
had before...
How you test drive the one you got now?
No, as
it's
in,
different
as in
version.
I went to
Oh,
the... Yeah.
another version of it. But the first one, how did that come about? Just briefly.
The 4 Series, I just
But that
knew
was-
I liked it, so...
Oh, you mean how about the 3?
No, I just bought that one as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the 3 Series, you didn't buy brand new.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, but that's so. How did that work? You walked there and say, "I want that one."
Yeah, I just knew I wanted a 3 Series.
and you just took it, and then you
And
never
it-
test drove it because that one was a
Oh.
second-hand one.
No,
So
that
I'm
one
a
I
bit-
did... okay, you know what I mean by test drive.
Yeah.
As in, yo, you go to the car, you say, all right, I want a 4 Series, and then you test drive another 4 Series.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear
I've
that.
only ever done that once.
With the 4 Series.
No, the car that I got now.
Oh, with the car. But
So
the
usually
other
you
2
just
cars
buy
you
it.
had
Usually I
before
just
that.
buy.
The other 2 one you had before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you like it, you buy it.
You like it, you buy it.
Wow. No, I'm test driving.
You want to see what it feels like, innit?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Okay, so you're saying basically you want
I
to
think it's important to live with someone.
learn the
Before you-
habits.
Yeah, see what they're on, see if you two actually vibes, see what you're actually like before you make that final decision. Do you know what I mean? Because again, when you're living separately, like it's easier to hide bad habits, innit? Do you know what I mean? But when you're constantly in someone's face, you can't hide bad habits.
That's
Do
true.
you know what I'm saying? They will catch you out. If Chukudi is going to bed without showering, you will know, innit?
You will know.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think, it's better to live together before actually
Have you found the
Getting married.
verse?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything explicit, and please, if there is, guys, don't shoot me. But from what I can see here, it just alludes to the fact that, you know, if a wife is to leave her father's, a woman's to leave her father's house, it should be into a marriage, not into cohabitation. So here it says, Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, for this reason a man shall leave his father and his mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh.
So what if a woman have moved out of her parents' house before she married?
Yeah, but
you said
she
you
can
live
move.
in her parents'
She can
house.
move by herself.
But you're not by your parents' house though, innit?
Yeah, but you can move, like, people move out alone.
No, but the Bible
you share
says
accommodation.
but the Bible says once you leave your parents' house.
You can't take the Bible
really and
literal,
truly,
bro.
So really and truly, you should not be leaving your parents' house if you're not going straight to your husband's house. Apparently.
Apparently.
No, but you can't take it literal, bro. You
But I'm
understand
taking
what
it
he's
literal.
saying.
I'm that kind of man, innit? I take it to the T, innit? No? You don't agree?
Well, I don't. What do you think?
What did it say? If you leave your parents' house.
But then it also says here, and I say to you, whoever divorces his wife except for immorality and marries another woman commits adultery.
No.
No, you don't, yeah?
See, we can't pick and choose, did it? You know what I'm saying?
But that's what life is about, picking and
what's
choosing.
what's your take on that question, though, in terms of, you know, what do you think, moving in?
I
before
personally,
marriage?
I'm with Uzi on this one for the first time in a long time.
In a very long time.
Yeah.
I have to live with someone before I marry them. Because
Yeah,
like
man.
you said, like you need to pick up on certain traits. How are they around the house? Can you lot even get along? Do you know what I'm saying? That's number
Very
one.
important.
Bro, a lot of people have grown up, like, I grew up living like with 5-6 people in a bed in one room. Do you know what I mean? Till I was like 18. Do you know what I mean? We had it hard. You know, living on bunk beds. You know them days when girls would be like, I could never be with a guy that's on the bunk bed. That was me. Do you know what I mean? Living on bunk beds till I was 18. So when I first got my own place, bro, I was loving the space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I felt like those pilgrims that went to America and took the land of the Red Indians. You know what I mean? They were thinking, look at all this space. Do you know what I mean?
All this land.
So that's how I kind of felt. I felt like I'm glad I got my own space. I can do what I want. So for me to now share that with someone that I don't know and just risk it, nah, you got to live with someone, see how they are around the house. Do they clean after themselves in the toilet?
Yeah.
Toilet is my main
But
thing.
wait. Let me cut you off there. It just goes back to what you just kind of said there, yeah? I think it's a bit, maybe make it clear to me, it's a bit contradictory.
Ooh,
You said
plot
when
twist.
you moved out into your own space, you was happy, land of the
Yes.
free, so much space,
Yeah.
for you to then now put someone into that space, you need to,
Live with them first.
but then that's what I'm saying, so you're literally putting someone in that space.
No, sorry. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, you're not supposed to catch me out, by the way. We're on the
But
same team.
I don't care. No, we're not.
The
We
point
need
I'm trying
to
to make-
get the right information
Okay, the point
out
I'm
there.
trying to make is, obviously, I'm going to date. You're not going to just meet someone and straight away live with them.
Yeah, right, of
Yeah,
course.
You're
yeah.
going to date them. They're going to come round, they'll stay over every now and then you just pick up on their traits, innit, how they are, and eventually live with them. But what I'm saying is I can't date you and then marry you without living with you. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
marriage, I feel that's more in my space. Do you know what I mean? Than cohabiting. Like, I feel like marriage is like the Bible says, you cannot divorce except for immorality.
So a quick one for you guys. So you guys don't think you can actually get to know somebody on that level?
Without living with them.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel obviously if you live with somebody, if you live with them, obviously you probably get a bit more out of it or a bit more information, right? But still though, my only question is like, so you guys don't think you can actually still get the same sort of information about this person by being in a relationship? Maybe where, for example, how you have your own yard, they got their own spot, wherever. But you know, most times anyways, when you're in that relationship, before you even get to that space of where you're moving in officially, more time the girl's spending 80% of her time in your yard anyways. Like, do you know what I mean? So do you think you have to take that step of living together first before actually getting married?
Yes.
You feel like you have to
You know
do
why?
that?
Let me tell you why. Yeah. Even when it comes to disagreements,
Yeah.
a lot of people, like in the past, past relationships, you disagree, they'll just pack up their stuff and they'll go. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll just pack up, they'll leave, they'll be like, and then not talk to you for a week, they'll come back. When you're married, bro, there's no way you're running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need to know, how do we handle conflict? Bro, like, how do we handle conflict? And you
Very
get that
important.
by cohabiting. We're living together already. Let's see how we can handle disagreement. Are you going to pack up your things, pack up my things? Are you going to burn my things? You know, that's a new thing now.
Yeah.
Women, they like to burn your stuff in a bathtub, your trainers. I saw Erica Mena She burnt all Safari's trainers.
No way.
I think
Yeah.
$30,000 worth of damage.
Worth of,
but then she only gave him $5,000 to cover the damage.
The violation.
You know what I'm saying? So, jokes aside, like I need to know how you handle conflict. I need to know how clean you are. I need to know, like, just, bro, there's a lot of things you can pick up on when you live with somebody.
someone.
Because my only skepticism about, obviously you lost point. I'm also like, don't get me wrong though, I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate.
We know
Yeah,
what
as you
you're
always
doing.
do.
We know what you're doing.
It's not nothing
because
new.
majority, I do agree with you guys, but I'm also looking from the perspective of like, just from experience speaking as well. I also think once you get into that situation of moving in with somebody, it also becomes a bit difficult to get rid of them. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying to you.
No, not really.
I think so, personally. For example, I'll give you an example now. Let's say now, you've moved into somebody with somebody, you decide to, okay, boom, we're going to rent a spot where your names are on the tenancy agreement.
Yeah.
You're both paying half, whatever it is, you're contributing, paying for the problem where you have now is when you do have a conflict or you do have a situation where maybe you feel like you're at a spot in your relationship where things are not going where it could be, right? You're almost stuck, really, because you can't just up and leave because it's like, where do you go? Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
In terms of what? When you're doing what? 50-50?
Yeah, so this is the only yard you lot have. You both share this place. There's now an issue. You don't think your relationship is working out well.
Yeah, but you can always
can't
leave and
really
go find somewhere else.
Exactly.
You find what your money can afford.
But I'm saying that it becomes difficult.
Better
How?
than in marriage, by the way. Better than finding that out in marriage.
No, of course, I get what you mean. But what I'm saying is, I think it becomes more difficult though, in terms of like, I feel like you lot, I think you're talking in terms of like, yes, is easier said than done kind of thing. But in reality, yeah, for me to
All right,
now
so put it this way,
let me now
All right.
walk out the yard. I have nowhere to go. I need to now go and find another place, get another, like it becomes difficult. And where I feel like a lot of people end up putting up with
The point I'm just trying to make is,
that you don't have to put up with.
The point I'm trying to make is, the only thing that I would say gets things complicated here is when you have kids involved here. If you go and marry a girl without living with them, and then things go left, there's things you could have missed out. So in order to avoid that, I would say take the risk of living with them first, innit? Worst case, you're going to do a tenancy for a year, The tenancy will always come to an end, So within that year, you will see what it's saying, innit? That's enough time, innit?
Okay.
So the point I'm making is, if you now go ahead to marry someone after living with them for a year, the tenancy expired, you renew the tenancy again, you carried on living with them, you marry them, and your life right now is a shambles, I don't feel sorry for you at all.
Shambles.
You understand? You have to just take that pill and just
So
whatever.
Wait, can I just slide in here
let
real
me-
quick?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ask him, like, do you think a year is long enough to say you know somebody? Because I wanted to ask that question.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
I
Because
don't
they're
think
going to
so.
show
Who
you
has time
certain-
to waste, by the way, now?
Remember,
I don't think so personally. but
It is if you're living with them.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're not living with them, it's different.
Let me slide in some statistics.
One sec,
Pause. The number of cohabiting couples in the UK continues to grow.
That's what I was literally trying to Google that. But go on, yeah.
You're not Mr. Statistics. That's the thing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't happening.
Sorry, mic check.
Mic check.
The number of cohabiting couples
Yeah.
continues to grow faster than married couples in the UK, with an increase of 25.8% over the decade 2008 to 2018.
Yeah.
The number of people living alone in 2018 has surpassed 8 million people, up from 7.7 million in the previous year. So what we can see here,
There's more people living alone.
more people are living alone and more people are cohabiting
than marriage.
outside marriage.
Yeah.
So
No, but I think the reason why
it kind of plays to our point.
But the reason why I don't know about fully about that stat, because again,
Wow, you don't know it.
marriage has been in decline for the longest time though. Right? So again, people are not getting married at the rate there was before. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying to you.
So people probably don't see the need to.
Yeah,
Let me
so
tell you
that's what I'm
something.
saying. Naturally, I don't know if that fits in well with that stats though.
Even our head honcho, the gaffer,
The gaffer.
Boris Johnson,
Yeah.
was the first prime minister to live with someone
Someone, yeah.
unmarried.
Unmarried, yeah.
Even he had to cohabit first before.
Well, wait. So
even he had to cohabit first.
Are you following
before.
my man's blueprint?
I'm just saying.
No. Answer my, are you following my man's blueprint?
Do I make the facts?
The brother that can't even button up his own shirt
I don't
properly.
make the facts.
Wait. The brother that can't button up his own shirt properly is who you're following.
I don't make the facts.
Doesn't matter. He's
I'm
our
just-
leader.
He's our leader.
No, he's Yao's leader, innit? Yeah,
He's our
Yao's
leader. He's our leader. And he also said, I must cohabit before I make this woman my wife.
No, I hear what you lot are saying.
In the whole 10 Downing Street, by the way.
No, don't get me wrong. I hear what you're saying. But personally with me, I think it takes more than a year to get to know somebody personally. Bro, listen, even if you're living with them, let me show you something, yeah? I believe, if you heard of something called the honeymoon phase,
Yeah.
that usually lasts for about 2 years. Depends on how deeply you are connected and in love with this person, innit? That usually lasts for about 2 years or so.
Honeymoon.
And during that phase, is the phase of lies.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I call it. That's a phase of where both parties are putting forward
Is that
their
the phase
best.
where you sell dreams?
Yes.
Yeah, they think you're the guy.
put forward their best half. Like, yo,
Yeah.
I am this perfect person. It only takes a situation to start bringing out the true colors.
True colours.
You know what I'm saying? When things are going like sweet,
Shining through.
everyone, oh, I'm in love. Is love enough? is love enough?
I wore this
And
on
you know-
purpose, guys.
Yeah,
Is
I mean,
love ever enough?
ever enough.
What's love got to do?
So I feel like, bro, yeah, you just never know. And people don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, yo, this is a definite, but you have to remember there's always variations. People are different. Certain people are like open book. Certain people, you meet them the first day and that's
Let me bring
what
in
you
another
get.
analysis.
However, in the relationship,
Yeah, analyze.
From those statistics that I gave you, it says reasons for increases in cohabiting people that are living alone or people that are cohabiting is increasing population aged 45, 64 years, rise in the proportions who are divorced or never married, and increasing male life expectancy catching up with female life expectancy. So basically what it's saying is more men under 65 and more women over 65 live alone because higher proportion of men than women never marry, and men tend to marry older than women and marry women younger than themselves, while partnership dissolution often leads to men living alone without their children, and women's higher life expectancy is also a factor.
give it up to the men. The boys are winning out here.
City boys are up.
We're winning out here.
City boys are
City boys are up out here.
Also,
I'll
there's
feel
another one real quick. However, lower numbers of young adults are living alone, and increasing number of them live with their parents.
So a lot of youngers are being
Yeah.
bums. You don't need to get up. Don't be a couch hugger. Stop hugging the couch.
I don't know about this now.
Don't be a couch warrior.
We did not convert this.
Don't be a couch warrior.
In 2018,
Get out
one
there
in
and make
4
it
young
happen.
adults aged 20 to 34 years, that's 3 million, were estimated to live with their parents. That was a 24% rise on the figure 10 years earlier.
Producer, when was it that you jumped off the porch? How old was you when you jumped off the porch? 15. That's what I'm saying to you. A lot of listen,
He
yeah,
said he was out
this
there.
generation out here, they're couch warriors, bro.
No, but we can't judge them, man. Look at that, how mad it is to buy a house or even rent a house in London. You lot must have saw that house that went viral, where the door was the window, yeah? And
I
there
didn't
was
see
just one
that
room. One room, the kitchen was
I
there.
ain't seen this house.
Nah, bro.
You lost me. Man said the door was the window.
Bro, the door was the window, my bro. As in the door, okay.
What do you mean?
Let me put it in perspective. You know,
this guy said
let me
the
tell you.
door was the
Let
window.
me tell you. You know, there's an art to storytelling, yeah? Deep this, yeah? This picture's gone viral on Twitter and Instagram, right? So imagine this one room that we've got here, yeah?
Yeah.
The door, you know them doors that you have, like, you know my door, the back door, to go into the garden? You know them kind of doors?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the door it is, yeah?
Okay.
Where, like, the whole thing
It's like
is
the
like,
glass
it's,
kinda
yeah,
like-
it's
yeah,
glass,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
But it's broken into two, yeah?
Right.
So you can open it as a
one
door,
half, yeah.
and if you want it as a window, you just open the top.
The top half and then leave the right. I see what you mean. Like the old school kind of like the way. Yeah.
So the door is the window. The kitchen's on the side. Obviously the bed's there, as in it's all one room, and the rent was a bag, bro, because it was in West Central. A bag. So how can you want me to move out and live in London when I can stay in my parents'?
Boy, you gotta jump off the porch, man.
Nah.
You gotta do it. You can't be
It
hugging
makes
the
sense, man.
couch.
You have to move
No,
out, bro.
but you know what it is? I get it, yeah. But my only problem is then, though, yeah. You check, I don't know, the stats of like how many younger people are actually owning properties. Because my thing is, my advice, like I've always been the advocate of like, look, yeah, boom, stay in the yard for as long as possible. But guess what? While you're there,
Stack up.
stack up.
That I
So
agree
when you
with.
do move out,
That I agree
but that's
with.
not happening either, though.
That I agree with. Because a lot of youngers right now are more focused on materialistic
Drips.
stuff.
Yeah.
And
Drips and
holidays.
leases.
Do you know what I mean?
Like the man of people
being
I
on
see,
a yacht in
they're
Dubai,
getting the
in a thong.
lease. They're getting the leasing out all these.
So that's
Yeah, I
not
mean,
what out.
big
They're
man
better
whips.
off going out then, isn't it? Leaving
Just
out because
and that's what I'm saying. So I understand you staying home,
But just make it worth it.
Do you know what I mean?
But
There
then
you go.
also to your point, I feel like a lot of people are cohabiting in relationships because
of
they don't
finances.
because they don't want to live at home.
Yes.
So a girl will get with a guy and be like, you know what? Let me just move in with him because I don't want to live at home no more.
And it's cheaper because
We can share the
You're
rent
not
because
doing it on
rents
my
are
own.
unaffordable. I
I'm
feel
not
like
doing it
a
on my
lot of
own.
people would be renting alone if rents were more affordable. But because they're unaffordable, more people are deciding to cohabit. So that leads me to my next point.
Yeah.
Please, yeah, because now you lot
It
are
was
seeing.
going to lead me to a next point.
Okay.
But it leads you
Okay,
to the next
let's
point.
see where it led you to see if
Okay.
it also leads me there.
Okay, leading me to my next point.
You lot
now
just keep
is,
leading
yeah,
each other.
No, leading me to
I
the
hope
next
you don't
point
lead
now.
each other astray.
No, we're not.
We're
We're
cohesive
equally
today.
yoked. Yeah,
Alright,
we're
cool.
equally yoked.
Alright, cool.
So the point it was going to lead me to now is, yeah, does cohabiting means now you're now taking up marriage
Responsibility.
Essentially,
It's almost what's they call it? The dress rehearsal.
yeah.
That's what they call
The
it
dress
in
rehearsal.
the arts. In the arts, they call it the dress rehearsal.
Okay, so you think that's taking up marriage
Well,
responsibility?
okay, check this out, bro. Yeah. Essentially, it's the same.
It's the same, bro.
The only thing you haven't done is just gone for that
Put a
wedding.
ring on it.
You just not put
Nah.
a ring on it.
Yeah, but-
Because essentially, think about it, yeah, once you move in together as a couple, there are automatically now certain things it's unwritten. You are responsible for.
Very
you know what I mean?
responsible.
Bills have been paid. You're expected to come home at a certain time. You are expected to. Do you know what I mean? What I'm saying to you?
So
Like-
now, when you say bills are being paid, yeah?
Yeah.
No,
This guy said,
no.
when I say bills have been paid,
No,
I don't know what's
'cause we have-
complicated
we have
about that.
We have to understand this.
Alright,
thing, yeah?
let's break it down.
Yeah, so when you say bills are being paid, yeah, does that now mean automatically, as the man, you have to take the lead?
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's a wild one. You
Yeah?
can't just say.
No, because you're saying, man, because for me,
Depends
when
on the
you-
dynamic of your
alright,
relationship,
alright,
though.
let me
Every
see.
relationship is different.
All right, yeah, that's one, yeah. But let me tell
Do you know
in
what I mean?
my eyes, yeah. Let me describe something to you. Yeah?
Thank you.
I feel like when it comes to marriage, yeah, the moment I have decided to marry a woman, yeah, in my mind, I have now said to myself, this is now my responsibility.
But she's done the same thing to you. Because you know,
No.
when you get married, you both commit to each other.
Yes. But what I'm saying to you, yeah, until then, yeah, you're within the right to say you need to start taking up that marriage responsibilities in the aspect of I'm now responsible to hold you down fully as the man.
I get what you're saying.
Did you get my point?
I get what you're saying.
You're like, you can always wake up and walk away. Yes, I get it. It can happen in marriage, yeah? But there's more, it's more like a signed contract
That's
between
facts.
you, God,
Yeah.
your family.
So there's a bit
everyone.
more something to hold you there. No,
But
I
if
get,
it's
I'm with
like,
you.
we've not signed no documents. There's no agreement between me, you, and God or anything. Yeah, that expectation is not valid.
No, but here's the problem now. Here's the thing. The point you just made now, I agree with.
yeah,
However, just as in life, in it that we live in, this reality,
Yeah.
this life that we live in, yeah. Yes, there are things that should be logical.
so
and
it's
should
not
be-
logical.
But unfortunately,
Illogical.
That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, in this life we live in, that's the norm. Like, do you know what I mean, that's what your expectations are. As soon as you move in together with your partner, automatically, I don't care what you're saying sounds good, and in an ideal world, yes, but that's not what
Alright,
it's been.
Okay.
All right.
That's not what it's been.
Yeah, go on, Sikali.
Because we were going to the same place, but now I feel like I'm going to lead you somewhere else.
He took it left.
I'm going to lead you somewhere else. I want to get into an example here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
as always, I try to reach
I
out
like
to
the example,
people.
yeah.
I try to reach out to people just to see what they're saying. So I got an example here. It will be confidential, but let me give them a name. Let me say Barry.
Okay. Is it a guy? Or is it a guy?
I couldn't think.
Is it a guy?
Yeah, guy and a girl.
Of what name he picked? Barry.
Mustafa. Give him Mustafa.
Barry earns 70k.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Barry's
He's doing well.
70,000
A
pounds.
year, he's doing well.
In shillings or
in pounds sterling. He's a lawyer.
In the Queen's pound.
Barry's a lawyer, so he's doing well. And his missus is just a junior.
He didn't give Mrs. name. Junior Clark.
junior accountant.
Yeah.
So she's on like 30K.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah. So
between them, they're doing about 100.
100
Yeah,
bucks.
That's
100
very
bags.
hefty.
100
They've been
bucks.
together 5
Hefty.
years, only living together the last 2 years. So what Barry is saying is the fact that in the beginning, he
Yeah.
was very much like Mr. Sukali.
Yeah.
Oh, I pay
all the
everything.
bills.
Everything.
I buy drinks for all y'all.
yeah.
Drinks for you, and
Everybody
you.
gets
I buy
drinks.
drinks for all y'all.
I will pay your tithe and mine included.
Because Barry's older.
Yeah. He's older.
He's older than her. He's like 5 years older than her. So while he met her, she was still studying.
Right.
So when they moved in, he paid for everything.
Wow.
You know, he just said that
Barry.
she would just do food shopping every now and then.
Barry's a good
I buy
man.
drinks for all y'all.
But then obviously she became a junior accountant. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm just saying she became
a junior accountant, and obviously that's when she started earning that salary.
Yeah.
30K. So Barry's like, now you're earning some money. We must split everything 50-50.
Oh, Barry's moving mad.
Yeah.
Dion.
But what Barry's saying now is she's saying, but you earn almost more than me. So how can we split?
Almost
Barry,
double
yeah,
plus more.
Sorry, plus more.
Double
sorry.
plus more.
Double and then some.
And then some.
So
yeah,
how can
yeah.
you, because I'm trying not to bait this out, but yeah, how can you say that we should go 50-50 when you earn double more than me? So that's the issues that they're having at the moment. So what do you man them think? Do you think it should be proportional representation?
No, I think Barry's wilding, innit? But I want to take this.
Barry's
take this
wilding,
one.
yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? As I said, remember we've had something similar along these lines of conversation before, yeah? I feel like the problem now is, yeah, where I have a problem. Like, it's not a problem. I'm off the tip of if a man is earning more, yeah, like you got that kind of salary, it's not right that you're going 50-50. You should do slightly more, yeah?
Okay.
But the problem now is, yeah, if that roles were reversed, yeah,
Let's talk about
I
it.
find it a lot. I refuse to believe that a lot of women will do the opposite. You're still gonna go 50-50. That's
Because,
the
bro,
least.
because,
Do
bro,
you see what I'm saying?
that-
to you?
I hear
so
you.
it's like in that reason, if you look at it from that aspect, it's like, no, then you're not
not
entitled
fair.
to do that.
I hear
Go
you, yeah,
50-50.
but I hear
Do
you,
you
but
get
I
my
feel
point?
like we're crying over stuff that has always been. Like, bro, when has it been the norm to be like that? You know what I'm talking about? You know, we talk about in life about double standards and blah, blah, blah. But just from me growing up, you can maybe attest to the same. It's just always been the men carrying. Is never like you do get the one here and there where the woman is holding down the yard and but that's not common. I don't know if that makes sense compared to the man holding down
So
the
what
yard.
you're saying, basically, we need to accept the fact that women, or we should be encouraging more women to have the same mindset
Of what? What do you mean?
of also like working together as a team.
Yeah, but again,
Because they always believe it's our money when
No,
my
I
one
think-
is more.
I think-
But
I
when
think-
it's their money, it's like, do you know what I mean?
No, but
Like,
I
don't
think
see
depends
no
on the type of
earning
woman it
70
is, right? If you have a
So
woman
let's
that's feeling
advocate for that then.
no, but if you have a woman that's feeling entitled that it should just be
Who's gonna
then
start a movement, fam?
maybe that's not
No,
where.
we should-
then maybe
no,
that's
no.
not who you should be
Because
with. But
it doesn't
normally,
matter
though,
who's
yeah.
holding.
But normally, bro, yeah. If Barry's earning 70 bags, she's earning 30. More like
What if
fam,
Barry's taking care of his extended family?
What do you mean?
Yeah, think
No,
about
but
it.
stop.
People
You're
might
now
earn money and have
you're throwing
responsibilities.
in nuances like that wasn't there. Like I mean, that's not in there.
But
That's
let's
not
throw
in
in the
there.
nuances. Let's
Because
spice it
people
up.
seem to
Let's
think
spice it up.
like, listen here, let's be real.
No,
yeah?
but listen to what I'm saying to you.
But
I think you need to aim to start and what is it? Start as you aim to finish.
Okay,
Or what's
so
that
if
word?
that's the case, then Barry shouldn't pay then?
No, my only thing is that if Barry's coming up, but listen to what I'm saying to you. If you got somebody accustomed to listen, where beings of that, we get addicted to things where we get accustomed to a certain way of thing. Once you taste something, that's how we're like as human beings. So once Barry's put his chest out, trying to be Oshwapi, yeah.
Don't matter, man. You see, big-
I
big
buy
some
drinks
say
for
to-
all
So
y'all.
now wait.
Oh, but wait,
So
wait.
wait.
Can I
You
not
lot
land my point?
haven't heard my opinion now.
Okay, go on, you them.
So you lot are penalizing Barry for being a good man in
Yes.
the beginning.
How?
No,
In the
he
beginning?
is
Why would you?
Yeah,
why
sorry,
would
you
No,
are penalizing. Huh?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why do
You're
you agree? What
penalising
is this man saying, bro?
Bro,
Like,
you're
why don't-
penalizing.
Why don't Barry be him?
No,
though?
you said hush puppy. Why are you penalizing man calling him hush puppy?
No,
He
no,
saw that
I'm
his girl was studying.
Listen to what I'm saying.
He said,
to you,
"I'll
bro.
pay for everything."
Listen to
Yeah.
what I'm saying to
As
you.
you do, that's been a good-
Did he
that's
have
like
that
a-
conversation now in terms of like,
I
yo,
don't know. That one I don't know.
There you go then, because for me it's like, look, yeah, listen, because the fact that Barry's even having this concern make me know that he didn't have the conversation.
But maybe, do you know what, Barry? Sorry, Barry. I know Barry's not your name, but maybe Barry thought I'm with a reasonable human being.
Yeah.
Sometimes
until they're not reasonable.
But wait,
What do you
let
mean?
me land, bro. In the sense that sometimes you think that the girl I'm with kind of has sense. That okay,
Sometimes in life,
I'm covering this now because you have nothing. But when you now start earning, you should want to help out because man's been holding you down for the last
So
10
Carly,
years.
let me show you something, yeah. You know, like we know the man them, yeah, that know that they're doing bits in it, yeah. We know how the man them are not humble about their what, don't touch that. I got that. What? Pay, move, I'm paying that. Like, do you know what I mean? Man them will go extra arrogant with their thing, like, oh, I got all of that, babe. Don't that's it. Back.
Barry's a humble guy, man.
But the point I'm making is this, yeah, bro. He should not be having this conversation. If you're saying, look, yeah, babe, look, listen, I know you know my situation, you know what I'm doing, but I'm supporting you now. When you get to we're gonna then work together and build. And then at that point, you kind of know the kind of person you're working with. You see what I'm saying to you? But you can't now go like, babe, I don't need to do nothing. I got us. And
But
then
Barry
now,
ain't never done that though.
no, but that's what it is. He was
Barry
paying all the
there when
bills.
she was in studying. She
No,
didn't have a job.
but remember, I'm paying now two scenarios to you of how it could potentially have gone. In terms of like, yeah, cool, I might be earning now, you're not working, you're studying, but did you have the conversation? Did you have the conversation?
But this is where I have a problem.
You need to have the conversation.
All right, let me say something here.
I want to move on to the next one,
No, we will soon, yeah? Let me tell you where I have problems here in relationships, yeah? Especially like, they can hate me all they want, especially with women, yeah? Because somebody's doing something for you, yeah, don't mean you now become accustomed to something. Don't expect, like it's weird. Listen, because Sukali is taking me out today and paid for my meal, yeah, don't mean I'm gonna expect him to constantly.
Why don't you take me out?
Don't mean he's gonna constantly pay for my meals. Don't have that expectation. Yes, it's nice. I'm for man them doing things for their girls, innit? Do you understand? Like, look after your woman, do what you need to do, innit? But when all that expectation, like, but well, you were taking me here before, so now you have to cut. Things change. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I had it like that then. I ain't got it like that now. Time changes.
Let's help this other person.
Before I let you move on to the other person, there's a question that we started with, and I don't feel like we've all actually answered, like, given our own.
What, the cohabitation before marriage?
Huh? Yeah,
we did.
So you're saying you're
yeah, he's for
I'm
it.
for
I'm
it.
for it.
You're
You
for
must
it.
do the test run. You must do the test run.
All right,
100%.
cool. All right.
Okay, let's let our help Funke.
Oi, Funke Adekunle, Dolapo Ayetunde, Yewande, me and the girl them want to play.
Yeah, go on.
You know when I sing these Nigerian songs or guys, I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't even know those the actual lyrics to that song.
Something like that. Yeah.
Because I
Come on, man. You know the Burna Boy thing.
Yeah, I didn't sing it like that.
Go on.
But yeah, so with Funke, now her situation is
so Funke. With Funke.
her situation is more around the household tasks. Right?
Yeah,
so Funke, what's wrong?
I said around the
household task. So the way
performing the task.
The way Funke sees it, yeah.
The way you keep saying Funke is killing me. Oh my God.
Can I finish?
That cough was heavy. Oh my God.
All right, listen. Funke, the way Funke is seeing it, yeah. Funke is with her partner, right? Listen, guys. So Funke is with her partner, yeah. And the way Funke is, her situation is like this now. Funke is saying, okay, he pays all the bills, yeah. But I also contribute to, like, she does like shopping and stuff like that. I don't know, something is needed around the house. Why must it mean that I have to do 100% of the housework?
The thing, yeah, you gotta realize that. I think when it comes to
you got to realize
when it comes to me, yeah, I'm a very honest person, yeah. When it comes to all these things, yeah, I feel like money is the most important thing for me personally. Yeah, the person that's dishing out money should be doing less, personally.
But I don't think Funke is arguing that she be doing less, but it seems like this brother ain't doing nothing. He just pays the bills and does nothing.
But the bills is the whole yard, bro.
So cool, wait. So you agree with the notion of, okay, boom, because I pay the bill. We live together, we're in this relationship. We got a yard together. So because I pay all the bills, I should do nothing. That's what you're saying?
What are you spending your time doing if I'm working hard?
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Because you know what Bills and that is saying in the UK, innit?
Yeah, that's
in
right.
In order
yeah.
to have the money to pay all of that, you must be working very hard.
No, but so what, is Funke not doing nothing and she don't work?
No, she doesn't work.
She doesn't work.
No.
So she's at home full time.
Yeah,
Funke is moving mad.
But because I know what it's like on the day.
No, Funke is moving mad.
On my days off, in the yard, I know what I'm getting up to, innit? You understand? Wake up in the morning, clean up the yard, wash the dishes, do this, do that.
Aaron boy.
That's my day routine.
What if Funke had kids though?
I like that nuance.
So
they got 2 kids.
They've got kids.
Well, kids sometimes they have time to go sleep. They will sleep. During they sleep, you quickly wash dishes.
You're moving mad.
They sleep, you quickly, or if they go nursery, depending on the age.
Yeah.
If they've gone to the nursery,
but Sukali, I want your take on this one. So same scenario.
Yeah.
With 2 kids thrown in.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So
okay, we got also.
No.
How old? Listen to the scenario as well. Yeah.
I want to.
How old are these kids?
No.
How old are these?
No,
kids?
they're young. They're young kids. They say between 3 and 4.
Okay, 3 and 4.
I want to know. What do you do? Do you believe because you pay the bills, because she not working, 2 kids, everything's been done by her?
So this is my stance, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm a traditional man.
Yeah.
Don't get us cancelled, by the way. Please.
Listen, I'm a traditional Ugandan man.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't like where this is going. The guy started this, I'm a traditional man. Traditional is never good.
Ni Musaja Muganda.
Yeah, that is Nyamachoma.
I believe as a man,
it
is your responsibility and duty to take care of your woman and your family.
Yeah.
Financially, spiritually, mentally, every way.
Yeah.
And I believe as a woman, it's your responsibility to support your man in that aspect. So I'm not saying that the woman should do every single thing. Yeah. But as the bills are Funke's man's responsibilities, she should also know that taking care of the house and the children is her responsibility, but each person should anchor the other. So Funke mentioned she sometimes does the shopping, if something's needed around the house. That's her anchoring her man. She's helping him out with financial responsibilities. So every now and then he should also help her out. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Whether that's with the cooking, the cleaning or whatever. But it shouldn't be, I don't think that's his responsibility. I think his responsibility in this situation clearly is the finances. So her responsibility should be the upkeep.
I was going to get you. You're lucky, yeah? Because I was going to go for your neck, yeah? So I like the fact that you added in, okay, cool. You do, because I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Like from time to time. We understand the dynamic is I provide, you're at home. Yes, we both know where we stand. However, from time to time, we do still need to help each other out because you are a team. And if your team is lacking behind for whatever it is, you help them out. So I'm lucky. I'm glad you said, because if you never said I was going to go for your neck, and that was going to be, because I thought you were going to say, oh, then she should just be doing everything. I was going to say, bro, if you say that, then bro, yeah, because it's mad. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of guys do think that way, like, yo, because I provide and And it goes to what you're saying about, okay, you as the man of the house, your job is not only financially, because I feel a lot of guys think, my job is just financially.
So it's
you talk about the spiritually, and you talk about the mentally as well.
Mentally.
So mentally, for me, comes in different shapes or form. Like, she's overwhelmed.
If you can see she's overwhelmed.
So many things. And mentally, she's going crazy.
But let me tell you though, Funke should never tell a man go and wash dishes.
Yeah.
By the way, Funke, you listening?
But then sometimes she has to.
No. Because the man can't now tell Funke, come pay this bill.
Okay, wait. I get what you're saying though. But how do you... Okay, I want to ask you. I agree with that, right? I just want to ask you. This is a question. So how does Funke then put that forward? Let's say now, Funke seems to have this husband that isn't reading between the lines. Right? Where... Do you know what I mean? How do you then expect Funke to put that forward in a way to kind of nudge him to be like, yo, help me out.
Let me tell you something, yeah. Each to their own, bro. Like, in my language, we say, so that means you have to die with the load that you carried.
Hey.
Right?
Wow.
You should be with someone that has the
foresight,
self-awareness.
Yeah, the foresight.
Someone that can read the room and realize that,
because a lot of guys can't read the room.
Yeah, kids are crying. I don't know, Funke is stressed. Let me go and wash dishes. Or let me go.
For men, that's something we struggle with a lot. And that's be able to read between the lines.
Read between the lines.
Because women, their thing is, they don't want to tell you what you need to do.
With women, it's not what they say, by the way. It's what they don't say.
What
you got to listen to what they don't say.
Yeah, and a lot of men, we don't hear it.
We don't.
And it's like, we don't read between that lines. And which one I'm asking you, like, what do you think guys out there can do to start seeing some of these signs that, okay,
Bro,
you
the
know
way
what?
I see it, let me tell you something. So, obviously, like a lot of people...
Because like you said, if Funke goes, oh, go and wash the dishes, it'll start a problem.
No, it will start a problem.
Yeah.
Funke, don't do that. But what I will say is...
He said, Funke, don't do that.
As someone who a lot of people rely on for relationship advice, I would
Relationship therapist.
I would say, no, for real though, I would say that, bro, when you're in a relationship, yeah, so this is to the guys, to the girls, bro, like, any person that loves you will always perform at their best when they are happy or when they're mentally in a good space. So Funke's man should be providing an environment, right, where Funke is happy. Bro, women are superheroes. Don't get it twisted.
100%.
Do not get it twisted.
Facts.
So when their minds are mentally fine and you're making them happy, women, you'll be surprised. Yeah. They can clean a house with a baby on their back, a baby on their front.
Yes,
they can
sir.
cook
Yes,
all these
yes,
things. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir. Yes, I
like,
agree with
bro,
that.
even
Yes.
when they're pregnant, they could be heavily 9 months ready to pop, but the woman will still be at the stove. But if a woman, if you're not giving a woman that right environment, right, where she can not have to think about all these other things. She's worrying about the next meal, or she's worrying about where you're at, or she's worrying. Then of course, Funke is gonna be like, yo, go and get your ass in the kitchen and wash them dishes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Likewise, women, when a man is in a good space mentally, you're making him happy, you're providing everything. Bro, you'd be surprised. He'll come and say, baby, sit down, let me give you a foot rub. Baby, sit down, let me give your shoulders a little massage. You'd be surprised that, bro.
So what you're saying is kind of like understanding the timing basically. That's what I'm hearing.
It's
timing. You understand, reading your partner and be like, okay, you know what, this is a good time to try and nudge him to go and wash
And granted, there's going to be down times, but bro, try to have a good environment in your household.
Yes.
And then there will never be issues when you need the other person to support.
Because what normally tends to happen is we bring in home the outside stuff.
Funke will now start telling you about Omalare and her partner.
This guy just mentioning.
I wanted he tried to just breeze over that. Like, hold on.
Is that not a legit name? Omalare.
Nobody even say that.
Omalare.
Lanre is Lanre, but there's no Omalare.
Listen.
Why is Omalare?
No, but this is what women do sometimes. They'll start bringing in their friendships. And do you know what he does for his girl? Oh my god.
He bought her one Bugatti.
You know what I mean? He even bought her maid. So that she no longer has to break her back. What are you doing it? And they'll start, bro, stuff like that.
It's a frustration. They project the frustration.
And even guys do it too. I've heard my boys do it. They'll be like, what? My boys have to go on holiday, lads' holidays 5 times a year.
Yeah.
You're not even, you know what I mean? Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't bring
Never compare like other people's situations to yours.
No, you can compare in your head.
Of course, in your head.
Don't bring it to the table.
Not in your house.
Not in your house, because when you start bringing in those situations, it breeds resentment.
Apart from that, you know what I learned?
You know what I mean?
A lot of people's relationship isn't as it appears to look. So a lot of people think, over there on that side, they are doing the most because of what they see, but they don't know. You're not there with them on a day-to-day basis. So stop comparing.
We're
suffering.
We're suffering in our bondage.
Listen,
living in bondage.
They think we're living happy.
No, man, I'll tell you what the problem is. Is these friends meeting groups.
The group chat.
The friendship groups. Because what women would do, they would talk. Women like to talk up their thing to their brethren.
Yeah.
They don't like to make it seem like, yo,
everything's going.
Our house is on fire.
No.
They don't like to do that. It's always like, yo, what? Lanre, right? My Lanre just bought me a private jet. Next, we're going to the Maldives. We're gonna da. And then now, this woman's brewing inside. Shipati, don't do this to me. We've not been to dinner for like almost a year, and then it's brewing up inside.
They don't know their friend man have sold his soul.
Do you see what I'm saying to you? So it's like, bro, like, just face your own front and manage your own relationship.
Yes, even if you two are just a piece of bread.
As long as you two are happy. As long as you two are happy together.
Okay. I need another name now. This is the last one. The last
Mustafa. I told you use Mustafa. Mustafa never fails.
No. This is a female.
It's a female.
Shall I use a Ugandan name?
Yewande.
Go.
Well, Yewande. I like Yewande.
Oh, you don't want to use it.
No, let's use Yewande.
This on yeah stuff. I did on some yeah stuff.
No.
He does some jokey stuff. Don't put Yewande.
Okay, let's call her Nachito.
Nachito.
Okay.
Man said macchiato.
I've been living with my partner for 5 years. So her one's spicy. So I was reading this one earlier. Her situation is she's not enjoying the extramarital activities.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
AKA, I don't even think this is. I even explained that well, but in terms of the bedroom,
the bedroom.
You say him not bedroom bully.
Was in
it got too
the same.
Yeah.
Redundant, like.
But, what's the repetitive?
Repetitive. Like there's no spice.
There's no spice. And a lot of her friends introduced toys, but my man doesn't want to introduce toys. So the reason why I thought this was a good thing, even though it's kind of off topic, is because it kind of leads to why I believe you should cohabit. Because imagine you went straight into marriage with someone that you don't necessarily have a connection with in the bedroom. That's going to be a very fruitless marriage. Are you okay?
No.
You come like, but tearing up, you tearing up, my guy.
No, I'm okay.
Is this one hitting home?
Yeah, you're right there, my guy.
Are you a bedroom bully?
Bedroom bully.
So yeah, that's the reason why I connected this one, is the fact that obviously, luckily she's been.
So her problem is mainly in the room.
Yeah. So
in the sheets.
Although this is not the topic to help you, Nachito, in terms of what to do.
Nachite or
But
Nachito.
Nachito.
She already has the answer in her name. Bars.
Chito.
Bars.
Nachito, don't Chito. Nachito, don't Chito.
That went over your head.
That went over my head. But my question is,
don't do that.
Anyway, we and you were in agreement.
Don't do
but
that.
Do you not think it's good in terms of that situation to live with someone first to see if sexually you guys have a connection?
No, I mean that don't make no sense based on what you just read out.
You can teach somebody though.
So this one comes from like, yo, they've been together for 5 years. It was good at the start, and somewhere, and I feel like that would be the case for every single relationship in life.
Is it?
Yes, because you be together, you're together with someone for long enough. You would have periods where things are not in that aspect, and something would need to happen to spark that back up again.
Yeah.
That's just natural.
No. What I'm saying is, this dilemma wasn't for this topic. Yeah. But I threw it in there.
Oh, you
because
threw that.
I'm saying, imagine now she just married him.
What you're saying is mad because, bro, you're making it seem like, bro, yeah, people have to live together these days to test the box.
I mean.
No, people be testing.
I feel like people that don't cohabit more likely are sticking to the rules of no sex before marriage.
Who? Huh?
You don't think so?
Are you hearing my man? So he's saying people.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I just said?
So basically what I'm saying is people that decide against living together before marriage, I feel like I'm more likely to also say, do you know what? I'm not going to want to have sex before marriage.
Yeah.
In this generation.
I think you got to remember there's people that do it. But
there are people. We're talking about majority though. We're speaking of for the majority of people are having sex before moving in together, bro. Like both people are linking each other.
I could be wrong. I don't have stats
their parents'
to back
house.
this up.
Like you book hotels.
I don't have stats
you do
to
all
back
these
this up.
things. Like my lying. Travelodge, no, but ask Travelodge. Travelodge will tell you.
Man said ask
Travelodge. Their stats. They'll give you the stats if you want to know. But the point I'm making is, I get where you're trying to go with it, yeah. But my only thing is, I don't think you need to go to the extent of moving in together to find that part out. I don't know if that makes sense. In terms of like, this is somebody that I know like...
It's not really about the sexual part.
Yeah.
It's more about the personality.
I think there you go.
And seeing if you lot are actually compatible.
Yeah.
That's what it's more about. It's not the same. You can always teach someone, innit?
But again, though, I genuinely, for me personally, I'm still on that fence of like, look, I think I can understand, fair enough, I think it is important though. Listen what I'm saying to you. I think it's important though. Let me tell you the way I see it, right? If I have my own spot, I don't know, she may be living with her parents or maybe have her own spot as well. I think we can get to know each other that way before deciding to move in. I think I have the luxury of saying, okay, when we're going to move in, is when we're married. The reason why I'm a bit opposing you man's point on this, yeah, is because I feel, again, I don't want to be that guy that's stuck in the back in the days and do. But again, though, if I'm looking at the dynamics of the way, when you talk about the family dynamic of how it was before, how we had that strong family households and stuff like that, I feel like that's diminishing and is going now because it's like...
It's no longer that.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying to you, because I feel like we now have a generation of where we feel entitled. We feel like we got options. We feel like, let me test that out and see, and if that don't work, let me just leave that and then let me move on. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that with that mindset, I think it breeds it breeds that,
That's been
putting
like
in that
the whole
situation
theme of Love Island, isn't it?
Yeah.
Testing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
I think like
I wanna
it
get to
breeds.
know this person.
Yeah,
To know
it
that
breeds
person.
that sort of like, oh, you know what? I got options, and because of that, let me tell you what
You
happens.
said people
then.
are not giving
It gives
100%.
yes, because it gives your mind, because your mind stays open, because you're like, I'm gonna just try. If that don't work, I'm gonna move. But when you know that, this is the only option I have. Think about the mindset you go into that with.
So do you
compared to
feel
when
like-
you feel like, I'm just doing it just to test it out.
So would you say then
I feel like that's lost over the time.
like marriage, like cohabiting before marriage, then it is killing relationships?
I
in a
think
way.
so. I feel
Because
like
actually,
it
the
is.
official
I
figure
feel
from
like
the
it
official
is.
national statistic is 88% of opposite sex couples cohabitated before getting married in 2017. So most people are
nuts.
cohabiting, and then if you compare that then to the divorce rate as well.
But then the divorce rate is still high.
Yeah,
this is what I'm
so-
saying. It clearly is not solving anything. And fair enough, we disagree with the way our forefathers used to do things back in the days, which is where they're setting you up with somebody, right? And we disagree with
A
that.
lot
And
of those marriages lasted.
Yeah.
and then, to be honest, I didn't really agree with it. I'm looking back like, that's mad. But bro, when we look back at it, the success rate in terms of the family structure growing up was there. Because people have had to sacrifice and understand that, you know what, this is what it is. I'm just
But
going
you
to
know
be
what
about
it
the
is,
family.
I feel like, them back in the day, when obviously women were getting set up, in our grandparents' days, it was more of the men were solely the workers, the women
Doing the how they're taking care of. The dynamic was very clear. People knew what they were doing.
Now, where women have the same amount of thingy as men. They
Same
can earn the
opportunity.
same amount. They
earn more. They earn more.
So what's happened now is, a lot of women have actually lost what it means to hold down a family and what it means to be a
I think
wife.
everybody has.
You understand?
Everybody's losing it.
Yes.
I don't think it's completely gone,
No,
but it
but
is.
what I'm
It
saying,
is.
everybody-
But even
on the
men as
decline.
well.
It's on the
Yeah,
decline.
men are
They doesn't say
losing it.
A lot of men
everybody.
don't take care of their
That's what I'm
families.
saying. Everybody have, bro.
So everybody's
Everybody
lost.
So it's finished
you also
then, innit?
forget. You also forget back in the days.
We'll just wait
back
for
in the
God to
days.
come and clear
No,
the
because
road,
what you're
innit?
forgetting
And we'll
about back in the
start again,
days,
innit?
your grandfather would be out from morning. He's not coming back onto nighttime, but he's not coming back without stuff for the
gone to
family
the farm,
to.
innit?
Do you know
He's
what I'm
gone
talking
to pattern
about?
the family,
he's not,
bro.
He's not going out messing about. But then now, obviously, we're in a different times. But I still think some of these things needs to be incorporated, because otherwise, we're just, bro. Right now, things are just we don't know what's happening no more, bro.
just gonna
And people
be
are not
left.
happy. But the fact is, people are not happy, bro. Relationships are dying. People are not happy at all, bro.
Why are people not
Some
happy?
serious
But you
casino
got
thing,
but they, man, they
Yeah.
keep doing the same things and hoping for a different result.
Insanity.
Do you know what I mean? And it is. Man, I'm gonna do this. But women will complain. Women and men will complain about the same thing. Women and men will complain about the same thing. But they're doing it. Their pattern.
It's true.
If you look at their life, their pattern is the same. But you want a different result.
We
How
just
does
have to
that
wait
happen?
for God to do what He did during the days of Noah.
What do you mean? The days of Noah? Clear
clear all of
everything.
us. That's why we wait for
Reset.
May the rapture come for everybody.
Reset. I'm telling you, bro. All things getting nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, man.
It's going mad. And I just think, we need to get back to that space of you need to sacrifice for your generation so they can do better. But we're not doing that no more. Everyone's for themselves right now. I want to ball out and drip out the
We
most
said
I can
boo,
right
man.
now. Ball out. I want to ball out the most I can right now.
Christian
And
Dior,
whatever
Dior.
happens tomorrow is tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that
Basically,
then.
don't think about your future.
Yeah. No, real talk. We'll deal with
Live
that.
in the moment.
Don't think about
We'll
your
cross that
future.
bridge when we're there.
All right, so before we close, I want to finish off with just a quick. I want to see what you would do in this situation. Yeah.
Right.
So I
Yes,
remember.
no,
I can tell these
Nachito.
guys, don't have to go look at. I knew he was
I know
thinking
he's
of
coming back.
something.
Yeah.
He was thinking of something.
Nachito.
No, this is not even Nachito now. This is a situation that happened with one of my guys back in the past, a very long time ago. But I want to see the difference between how you'd handle it if you were married and how you handle it if you're cohabiting.
Yeah.
So him and his missus were having a disagreement. He kept saying he was going out too much. All this stuff.
She's saying he's going out too much.
Yeah, he goes out a lot. They don't go out on dates. You know, women love date nights.
They love date nights. Late date nights is
Date
the
night.
one.
But because
It's a date night.
because they live together, he feels like, I prefer to, see like we
Like, I'm
stay.
with you all the time
We're with you all
anyways,
the
yeah.
time. Like we don't even have that much peas. Like let's not waste our money. We're trying to buy a yard. So
But yours going out every night.
yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. So this is what I'm trying to get to. But she's like, you can't make that excuse because you're always out here in these streets. You know what I mean? If you're
In the
boys.
streets.
But the event he's going to might be free.
Nuances, but okay. I'm with
Yeah,
you. No,
nuances,
maybe
but
that was
okay.
maybe that was it.
Nuances, but
Maybe that
okay.
was his argument, isn't it? But anyway, eventually they had a big argument, yeah? Remember the tenancies, both of them. They're both paying rent, 50-50, whatever. she packs his stuff in a black bag
Ah.
and puts it outside. Yeah, she said, when you come back, you will find your stuff outside in a black bag. And that time it was PS4, right? She left the PS4 uncovered, no box, no nothing, and just put it next to the black bag. So obviously he came, picked up his stuff so humbly, you know, without even trying to go back in the yard or anything, because she put the chain on. He just picked up his stuff, called me, came to my yard. Now, I want to know, how would you handle that situation cohabiting, and how would you handle it if you were married?
I think personally, married, I don't think that would have gone like that.
No, it's gone like that.
It's gone like that.
Yeah.
But, and that's
how
the
will you
situation.
handle it? Yeah.
Cohabiting, exactly what he's done.
Yeah.
I will just, gingerly, I'll pack my stuff gingerly and
Pack your load and go.
it is what it is.
And
Yeah,
married?
Marriage, I think the only part...
Is there kids involved?
No, they didn't
No,
have
there
kids.
isn't. I think the thing where people always think marriage is different, for me personally, yeah, is almost the same rules. The only difference with marriage is just the fact that families will get involved.
Yeah.
But you see, as you cohabiting, are you gingerly packing your stuff to never return? Or
Yes,
just
sir,
for
yes,
the-
sir, yes.
Oh,
No,
okay.
yes, sir, yes.
So for marriage, are you packing your stuff to never return?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Ah, interesting.
Yes.
Lizzie?
Yes.
Knowing me, I'll probably be kicking the door.
But
You
this
know
is,
what, let
Because
me-
it's like, am I...
but think about what I'm saying to you though, yeah.
Yeah.
But think about what I'm saying to you though,
It's a
yeah.
violation.
Well, let me finish.
It's a disrespect.
Uh-huh.
We're both paying for this yard. Who are you to lock the door?
And
you know
pack
what
your
I mean?
things in a black bag.
Yeah. You can leave the door open and maybe say you sleep on one side and sleep on. Who are you
Can
to
I ask you a
lock the
question?
door?
You now kick down the door. What have you
That's true.
achieved?
Police will take me.
Go. There you go. There you
That's
go.
what will happen.
There
So
you go.
You know what? Man, them don't do that.
And at that
Okay,
point,
married though. How will you handle it married?
no, yeah.
It's just, I'll probably do the same
Same
thing. kick the door,
thing.
But now I'm
But
thinking about
what
this.
can you
Police will
do?
take you.
Yeah, they will
Married
take
or
you.
not married, they don't ask.
They will take you, bro.
Yeah.
And that would even make the situation worse now because
Yeah,
how do
now
you come
we're
back from
writing
that?
statements.
How
They
do you
are
come back
bringing-
from
they are
that?
bringing- What's those people they bring?
Yeah.
Jury people. Jury service.
Yeah.
They'll come up and judging the case. It's not
Because
worth
at
it.
least,
Let me just pack
at
my
least you
things
pack
and
your
go.
stuff and gingerly. With marriage, I think the only thing about marriage, because I will still have the same mindset of like, you know what, this is dead, this is done.
It's a disrespect.
If you put my stuff in a black bag, that's a disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Not
So what
even
do
a
you do?
suitcase.
Not even a suitcase.
So what are you doing then?
Oh, I'm leaving.
There you go.
I'm leaving,
So
I'm
that's what I'm
leaving.
saying. Marriage or no marriage, that particular scenario, you gotta pack your stuff and just humbly leave. Yes.
No. With marriage, yeah, I'm leaving
No.
cohabiting, but marriage is different, bro. I think with marriage, we'd probably have to get a new house. By
But
the
you're
way.
still gonna leave that night, by the way.
Yeah, that night I'm leaving.
The
Fact.
situation might get sorted out another day.
Yeah.
Which I will probably, okay, maybe
Yeah, that's
that's the
what I'm
part I
trying to
probably
say.
didn't expand to you. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I will probably be willing to resolve the situation if family gets involved and understand our boundaries moving forward because it's marriage, right? I guess that would be the part where it'd be different. It would differ from
Exactly.
cohabit. Because cohabiting, I'm gone.
I'm gone. Yeah,
That's it,
cohabiting,
it's
no
done.
one can call me back.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even the landlord. So,
Yeah.
I think what you guys have seen today is there are benefits and disadvantages for both cohabiting before marriage. Do you know what I mean? So take what you want. Take the good stuff. Leave the bad stuff that we've
Please.
said today. Let us know what you think, about our opinions. Hopefully none of you lot are going to cancel us. You know what I'm saying? I hope you've enjoyed today's dose of edutainment. You know what I'm saying? Please,
But
as
do
always.
we know, overall, the main purpose of this was to show people that what?
There's no right way.
So you
There's
just
no
got
right way. You got to do what's best for you.
best for you.
For me, I must cohabit. I must.
Because you say that, that's the thing about life.
Pint.
That's
Yeah.
why life is so complex, yeah? Because people meet each other one day, fall in love, and they live
And
happily
live
ever
forever,
after.
yeah.
Ever.
Some people, they try to get to know someone for 5 years. Once they decide to get married, 2 days marriage is broken up.
Even that marriage night.
Before
The night.
the even wedding photos are out, they divorce.
They're divorced.
So
You know what I mean?
face your own front, manage
literally.
your own. Stop looking
Yeah.
at other people.
Don't look at Funke.
Yeah.
Or Malare.
No, Nachito.
No, but listen, we appreciate you lot supporting us. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, and share. We appreciate all the support. Catch us on Instagram, In My Opinion Podcast UK. The same on Facebook. On Twitter, it's IMO Pod UK. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Wow.
Out.
Peace.